My name is Obafemi Peter Lawal, and I teach government, civic education, and social studies. I also partially teach economics and other general subjects like math and English. I engage myself in teaching remotely with radio transmitter in communities during the COVID-19 school lockdown, which was and which is impactful. I am a passionate 21st century teacher that connects the town and the gown together. I believe that for us to create or to nurture a functional and dynamic student, we need to create a link between the society and the school. And I engage my students in group projects, group presentation, group collaboration. I engage my students in educational field trip in the topics that is in the scheme of work each term. And I also engage them in quiz evaluation and debate. And I create a connection with contemporary issues in the society with the topic that we teach in the classroom, because this is the best way that we could develop civil competence in our students. So this is me with my students, and my students, I call them my children. So my children, I was performing experiments with them, acid and base experiments, because although I am humanity and social sciences teacher, but I also found interest in science and technology and arts and craft. So I spend most of my day in the classroom, and also part of my days, the remaining one, doing community teaching. So with my students, I was trying to develop their interest in science. And I say science is everywhere, but they were shocked that science is not everywhere. But I say science is in their kitchen, but they say no. So, and I asked them to bring some ingredients that we use for cooking, like baking soda, vinegar, and balu. So when they bought it, I used it to perform acid and base experiments, which produce reaction that inflate the balloon without blowing air inside the balloon. So they were excited, they were so happy. So this is also the all. I make use of the all. I make use of the smart board and other technology in facilitating teaching and learning, because with great interest it established excitement in my children. So I make use of it, technology, in the course of my teaching and learning. So these are my children. They were so happy. I taught them how they can build a motor car that is moving through remote and control. I also taught them on how they could some crafts like macrame and artificial flower. So they were so happy, and I too was so happy because that's my passion, teaching. So the idea of my radio transmitter was inspired when I read a post in Concerned Parent and Educator group, when someone posted that we have been engaging in online teaching and learning and also making use of television to teach. But what about those children in the rural area? What about the children of the poor that will hardly afford smartphone or subscribe for internet facilities? That even those that have television, that where is the electricity for them to use, to watch, to listen to the teaching and the learning? So I started brainstorming that how can we solve or address this problem? How can we make teaching and learning less expensive? How can we involve all the children in this teaching even when schools are locked down? So the idea of this radio transmitter came to me that if I can build a device that I can move to a community and my students can tune on to FM and listening to what I'm teaching them, then I thought that would be more effective. So they need no electricity to tune in. They can make use of their any phone that has FM or their stereo or MP3 or any device that can receive signal. So I started developing this radio transmitter device, and I went to Oshudis to get the electronic components, and I put this together, which was very effective one. And this is the radio transmitter that could cover the range between 2 kilometers. So my students, they don't need to be in the classroom or they don't need to be close by, especially this period that we have the issue of social distancing. So they can be at a distance, then I will start teaching them, then they tune on to their FM radio. So this is me teaching my students, and this is my students listening to my teaching without even coming closer to me, whereby we obeying the social and physical distance of this COVID-19 pandemic. One thing I believe in life is that we need to keep on learning so that we will not keep on dying. My passion, my mission in life is to make the offspring more successful than the parents. My name is Obafemi Peter Lawal, and I am passionate 21st century teacher that connects the town and the ground together. Thank you.